on the way to work, while I'm at work. I can't really focus until she's done work cooking because she be saying some stuff, make you get up and get out your chair. So take each of the messages. Let's make sure we support her and go
Good
and
morning,
subscribe
family.
to her
How
content,
are you?
because she's doing an amazing job over
It's
there.
good
I
to
appreciate
see
you.
you.
Are you listening? Damn.
We're about to start a little trouble this morning. It's just a reminder. Because if you're going to complain, we got to complain correctly. You understand? We can't just co-sign ish. We understand. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? It's good to see y'all. What's going on, family? Hey, Merchant. What's going on? How are you, sir? It's good to see you. So we about to start a little trouble this morning.
We need to start learning how to tell our men what we would like, what we need in a marriage.
Intro
because
almost
if
done.
you don't
How y'all
tell
doing
your
this
man
morning?
what you need in a marriage,
It's good to see y'all.
this
Hey, Maya.
creates chaos.
Hey, Tara.
I always tell
Mrs.
people
She
on my
said,
channel,
how
we
are
gotta
you,
learn
honey?
how to
It's good
talk
to
to
see
your
you.
husband.
One and only, take heed to the message.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen, baby. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, Miss. Good morning, Mrs. She said. How are you, my dear? Maya, what's going on? Tara, what's up? Brian, how you doing, sir? Lady Novoa, thank you, my dear. 20K. Yes, baby. Thank God I have made it. 20K. Shout out to everybody who here this morning. Hey, Fat Cat, what's going on? Merchant, how you doing, sir? So we about to get it in. Now, the title of this foolery is a South Carolina store owner deleted a 14-year-old boy because, trigger warning everybody, because he thought he stole a water bottle. He thought he stole a water bottle from his store. Okay. Now we going to lay some stuff down and I want y'all to listen to it. Okay. Now the store owner has been robbed a couple of times in this neighborhood. Okay. I'm not taking up for anybody, but I just want to lay that down. Okay. He has been robbed a couple of times in this area. Okay. And so for him to see people come in and go out without buying anything, he immediately assumes that the person stole something from him. Okay. So now, with that being said, I want to tell you something, trigger warning everybody. Most of y'all parents already know this, but we going to lay it down for some who don't know. When your children come into the store by themselves, they are immediately labeled. They are immediately labeled as a thief. Your child may not have stole anything a day in their life, but the color of their skin will immediately label them as being a thief. Now, the store owner is Asian, okay, but I don't want to get into no race war with anybody on this social media platform. I'm just telling you facts is facts, okay? So the store owner has been robbed a couple of times. The young man who walked into the store, he checked out the water. Good morning, Mass. How are you, baby? He checked out the water in the freezer, and I guess maybe he thought he didn't have enough. So he didn't take it. He just went out the store. The store owner followed him and asked him, did he steal anything? The young man said no and kept walking. Hey, Skinny. And he kept walking. So the store owner chased after him, started running after him, and the young boy started running. Now, immediately, the boy is 14. A grown person is following them. So they're running, they're scared. Okay. So now this man, instead of him not even worried about the bottle of water, he did not. He kept pursuing the young man. He could have turned around. He had the option to turn around and leave. It was only a bottle of water. But what happened was he chased the young boy down and pulled out a piece be still and hit him in the back and also the heart. So from the back, it hit to the heart. and the young man was deleted on site. Okay, he was deleted on site. Now, this man who is the store owner had two situations before. And the county justified him as he was trying to protect his store. He was trying to protect his business. This is California, y'all. But my problem is that this is a bottle of water. This is a bottle of water. And you're supposed to have cameras in the store to let you know down each aisle. If you have a problem with thieves in your store, you should have a camera down each aisle to see what is going on in each aisle. But no, because the county had freed you twice from 2 other incidents, you thought this one would not change. But the problem is that you chased this boy outside off your property. And then he said he did not fear. Now, y'all know the law, okay? The law says in order for you to defend yourself, right, you have to be in fear of the person. Now, when they asked him, are you in fear? Were you in fear of your life, your son's life? He said no. This is what he told the police. He said no. He was not in fear. But he used a peace be still to take somebody out, but he was not in fear of his life. Now, I'm not sitting here trying to pass judgment, okay? I'm not trying to pass judgment. But we're going to have to call a spade a spade. The only time we come out against foolery like this is when one of our children have been deleted, and we don't tell the full story. Now, the young man who was deleted, okay, he had a peace be still on him. But when you hear the influencer, because I'm about to play the influencer part, when you hear the influencer on social media, right, they don't mention that the young man had a peace be still on him too. They just say we shouldn't be buying from these type of stores, and we should only buy from people that are melanated like us. Now, I don't disagree with that part. We should buy from ourselves, okay? We should. Shout out to Mr. He Says. Shout out to Red Lipstick Vibe. How are you, honey? It's good to see both of y'all. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you for congratulating me on the 20K. I appreciate that. So what I'm trying to say is that we should buy from our own. I don't see anything wrong with that. But y'all gonna stop trying to whitewash everything. Y'all gonna stop it. Y'all gonna stop trying to whitewash everything. Now, is it wrong that he deleted this young man? Yes, it is. But why is the 14-year-old carrying around a peace be still? Are we going to talk about that? Are we going to talk about the 14-year-old carrying around a peace be still? No, we just going to talk about how the man said he stole a water bottle and the man decided to delete him. We only going to talk about that part, but we're not going to talk about the whole thing. And that's the thing that kills me in our community. We will talk about what the person did, the owner, but we don't talk about what the child did as well. Why is the child carrying around a peace be still? 14 years old. Why is that? Now, when these stores disappear, good morning, Messi. How are you? I love the live this morning. When we get up here, we want to talk about our children being deleted. We don't talk about the cause of why the child was deleted. Now, is it right that the child was deleted? No, it's not right, baby. It's not right that the child was deleted. But we're going to have to talk about the whole subject. Why was the child carrying around a peace be still at 14? Okay, Merchant, what you got in here, Merchant? Merchant said, we receive white dollars from working. Those work dollars need to be turned into black dollars. We are not buying stores or restaurants. We need to buy from our own. This is true, we do. Merchant said water should be free. Merchant said guns make the weak strong. Is how these kids are growing up on guns. It's true. 11 and up carry semi-automatic weapons. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Let me see. Messi said, cause the children was up to no good as usual. Gremlins gone gremlins. Oh, that's something. And I say we always angling. I'm sorry, am I saying that right? After we are our way in the ground. Oh, baby, type that one more time. Skinny said, we barely have any mom and pop shops anymore. We don't. Good morning, Derek. How are you? It's good to see you. Messi said, come on, peace, be still. I like that. Getting around. Oh, Messi, you doing too much. All I'm saying is that oh, I see what you're saying. We always angels when we are on our way into the ground. This is true. This is true. And this is what the family will say, that he has never done anything, that he has never, he was a good kid. He had amazing grades, all this stuff they will say. Good morning, Tracy. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Messi said, nobody perfect. It's true. Nobody's perfect. But I'm going to share something with you. The store owner had 2 prior incidents that happened like this, and he used his peace be still. And no punishment came behind his peace be still because he was in the right. But now the 3rd time he got out of the store, okay? He's out of the store. He's off his property. And he's chasing this young man down. And he took 1 shot, peace be still, in the back to this young man. And the peace be still hit the heart, okay? So now this young man is deleted. He's deleted. All because of a bottle of water. Good morning, Ricky. All because of a bottle of water. We want to complain that these store owners ain't ish and all this other nonsense and they deleted this child and all this other stuff. Where's the complaining that the children are stealing? Where's the complaining that the children are going in these stores and they're stealing? Why don't we check these children when they're stealing? I'm talking to you, mom and pop. That's who I'm talking to you. I'm not saying a stranger can check your child, but you're supposed to check your child. Where is the fundamentals of telling these children they ain't supposed to be doing this nonsense? Now, when the child get deleted, all Black Lives Matter is running to the forefront, wondering why this child got deleted. Now, there's an influencer on social media. I follow this brother. He was complaining and saying that we shouldn't be buying from these type of stores and stuff like that because they would delete our children. But we never talk about why is this happening. We never talk about why. Y'all the same parents, when these children rob these stores, y'all taking it. I'm just saying it. Y'all taking the stuff that these children are robbing these stores, either it be CVS, Walgreens, Walmart. The children are stealing it, but y'all taking. Instead of you taking that child back down to that store, telling the store owner that they stole it, okay? And making that child do some work in that store to recoup what he stole. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. And Messi Mashawn did a piece on this a couple weeks ago, and I followed right behind her. That we will sit up here and complain that these stores are leaving our community, right? They're leaving our community, but we're not complaining that y'all children up there stealing. We not. Messi said that's why all the stores are closing. She said, then it's racism. Okay. Then she said, it's my racism, bestie. See what this is what we're talking about. Ricky said, and paying for it or working it off. Yes, Ricky is right. When these children steal, we should not co-sign that they're stealing. We should not. We shouldn't be happy that they're stealing. Either you take the stuff back down to the store, tell the store owner that they took it, tell the child to apologize, okay? Ask the store owner, is there anything that this boy can do to pay it off? Or if you got the money, mama and daddy, you pay for it, punish that child. But no, when our children steal from these stores, nobody say anything. When these stores start disappearing out of the neighborhood, nobody says ish. They don't say nothing. All they say is that, oh, they was here a certain amount of years and all they did was steal from the Black community. Well, I'm going to share something with you, Black community. I'm going to share something with you. You letting them steal from the community. That's what it is. So how is the store supposed to thrive? And then you got a 14-year-old walking around with a peace be still. And now that the child has been deleted, now we marching Black Lives Matter. I'm not marching with none of y'all. Because if you didn't train these children properly, you're not going to get me on a bandwagon with you. You ain't going to get up here and tell me all these lies and your child was a menace to the community. And now you want to get up here and talk about they were a good child. They never done anything wrong. But just last week, they robbed Miss Johnson for her purse. So I don't want to hear that nonsense. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Talk to these babies. That's what we're talking about. Talk to them. It don't make sense. Lost in translation. Good morning, sir. We had a brand new Walmart close up in the hood. And they had closed it because of the stealing. I believe you, sir. They said they closing a lot of these stores down. They tired. Merchant says stealing is crazy. Now it's out of control. Yes, it is. Oh, good morning, the International Quiet Storm. How are you, sir? Kids either see someone else stealing or taught him to steal. It's too many times caught on camera where parents are teaching their kids how to steal. Hashtag do better. You are correct. Hashtag do better. Okay. So now I want y'all to listen to this influencer. He going in on this store. There's a 2-part, y'all. He going in on this store. And I want y'all to listen because we always want to play like we the victim until the real story come out. And then I'm going to let y'all listen to what the news said. Check this first part out, y'all.
52-year-old store owner from South Carolina has been arrested after fatally shooting a 14-year-old boy who he thought stole a bottle of water. So look, according to the reports, the 52-year-old store owner said, "I thought he stole out my store. I seen him open the cooler and grab 4 bottles of water, and then I didn't see them anymore. So I confronted him about it, and he left the store, and I ran behind him and shot him." Police said after reviewing the evidence, the teenager did not steal the bottle of water. He only touched the water and closed the door to the cooler. After being accused of stealing, the boy decided to leave the store. And when he seen that the store owner was coming behind him, that's when he started to run. And that's when the 52-year-old store owner shot him in his back. The bullet went through his back and into his heart.
Now that's the first part. Listen to the second part, y'all.
Listen. We got to stop supporting people and businesses that don't like us. Anybody that will run you down and take your life over a bottle of water don't care about you or your community. They see absolutely nothing when they look at you. I don't spend my money with everybody, and you shouldn't either, because money is power. Y'all not in our neighborhoods because y'all want to build a bond with us. Y'all not here because y'all want to understand our culture. Y'all are here to take from us. And when you've taken all you can take from us, you'll shoot us down in the middle of the road like a dog. You shot him in the back, and the bullet came out through his heart. All because you thought he took something from you. And then you said this was self-defense? How? If you scared of him, why is you chasing him? I'm not about to run after nobody that I'm scared of. And as far as the people breaking the windows out your store, who cares? Your insurance company gonna replace that. But the life that you took, nobody could replace that.
Now, why do we say when the community uprises, right, and they destroy the store, why do we say nobody cares, the insurance is going to take care of that? Why do we always say that? Now, I'm not here taking up for the store owner. The store owner should not have deleted this boy. Good morning, Alexander. How are you? The store owner should not have deleted this boy. But my problem is that you will get up here on social media and not tell the whole story. If we don't know the whole story, we will tell half. I'm first of all, I'm guilty of that too. So I'm not here trying to say I'm not. I'm guilty of that too. But we're gonna have to call a spade a spade. Now, the news said that the police recovered a piece be still by the boy. Okay, they recovered it. Now, was the store owner wrong to chase him down to get the bottle of water? He was wrong. I wouldn't have chased him down. What I would have done is use my cameras, plaster his face on the store window, and said, "You cannot enter this store, or I will call the police." This is what you do. Now, to chase the young man down for a bottle of water, I wouldn't have done that. That would not have been the case. Okay. I'm not going to do that. But now the community is in an uproar and they tore this man's store up because he deleted this young man. But nobody is talking about how the young man had a piece be still on him. So now, y'all tell me, does it make sense? It does not make sense. We're sitting up here and we're mad with the store owner for deleting this young boy, but the young boy had a piece be still also. He had a piece be still also. See, y'all encourage your children to steal and y'all think it makes sense. When they come home with all those goodies, you don't ask any questions. It's only until the child get deleted now, okay? Now, when the child get deleted, then we want to talk about the child was an angel. Shout out to Aminai 78. The child was an angel. The child never done anything wrong. He was a pillar of the community, okay? I'm just saying, we say all these things that they were a pillar of the community. They did all these things, but your child had a peace be still. He's only an angel when he has been called on to glory. I'm just saying. And I said, thank you, baby, for the $5 super chat. Let me turn this up. I'm sorry. And I said, just like this. Let me see. I said, I am so sick of the insurance line. This is not automatic. Or is your being made 100 whole guaranteed? I think you're trying to say. And I'm messing it up too. And it won't scroll down. Oh Lord. I'm sorry, guys. And I'm sorry. You're trying to say it's an excuse. They're using an excuse. I'm sorry, baby. I can't even read it. The thing is, my computer acting crazy this morning. So thank you for the $5 super chat, baby. But you are correct. I'm tired of them using that insurance will take care of it line. It gets on my last nerve. That's all they say. Well, the insurance will take care of it. The insurance will take care of it. And you know what your child is doing is wrong. You know it's wrong. You know what your child is doing is wrong. But that's all you will say. The insurance will take care of it. I'm trying to get this thing to come up. Hold on, y'all. Nope, it's not working. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Aminaz. I don't know what's going on with this computer today. So what I'm trying to say is that it does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense at all how we do things. So check this out. This is the other part, and then we're going to close out. Well, we're going to do a little discussion, and we're going to close out afterwards. Now, this is the story that the news is saying that what really happened.
All the time they come. Tonight, a South Carolina convenience store left vandalized by angry protesters. The outrage over the death of a 14-year-old boy shot in the back and killed by the store's owner. Law enforcement officials say 58-year-old Rick Chow wrongly believed Cyrus Carmack Belton was shoplifting 4 bottles of water.
He did not shoplift anything. We have no evidence that he stole anything whatsoever. There was a verbal confrontation inside the convenience store. The victim went outside. He took off running.
Chow was arrested and charged with murdering the 8th grader after investigators say Chow chased him for several blocks before shooting him. One woman who didn't want to be identified telling our NBC affiliate she saw the deadly shooting firsthand.
That young man didn't have to die like that, but for me to witness that yesterday, like, I've been fearing for my own brother. And for any of the kids that's in my neighborhood, because these kids, they come outside all the time. They come to the store all the time.
Another witness describing the aftermath.
It's just sad. It's sad. When y'all was seeing that baby man right there, that's all I can see.
Chow, who appeared in court for a bond hearing Tuesday, initially telling it.
I like what Messi said. I had to chime in real quick. Messi said this because I don't know why my feed is going crazy. I have to say this real quick. I have to say people are tired of working and getting their stuff taken away, and no one can help them. No one can help them. No one can help them, and no laws are assisting them. Either. Where did anyone think this was going to go? Where did anybody think this was going to go? It's correct. Where did you think it was going to go? These people decided, the store owner said, I need a peace be still to protect my property. Let's go into it one more time.
Investigators, he believed the teen was also armed. The sheriff confirming a gun was recovered near Carmack Belton's body.
He just said, we chased him. My son said he had a gun. I took aim and I shot him. I mean, it was pretty simple by him explanation. But he never said the gun was pointed at him or his son. Never said that he was in danger. Never felt like his son's life was in danger. And that's the standard you have to have in order to use deadly force.
Community reaction leading to officers now standing guard outside the store's property.
Regardless of what happens in the community, you cannot take the law into your own hand. You don't have the right as a citizen to violate another citizen's property.
While others reflect on the young life lost.
It could have been your child. It could have been your.
So we're going to stop it there. Messi, what you're saying is correct. What you're saying is correct. Over a bottle of water, it doesn't sound right, but I want to share something with you. How many times do we know if that child had came in that store and robbed that store? We don't know. We don't know. It could be the owner knows the child, that they always come in there stealing. Why does the child have a peace be still? We're not talking about that. We're just talking about the fact, oh, I got to get this one this time. Let me make sure I get it before I ride up. Derek, how are you, sir? Thank you. The insurance won't cover the business or their premium will go up. So businesses will close up because it saves them money. Oh, okay. I got you. Thank you. Thank you, Derek, for the $5 super chat. I see you, JT. How are you? JT said he is incorrect. You can take the law in your own hands. Now, let me share this with y'all. Messi said Texas will allow you to take care of your business. Okay, in Texas they allow. The problem I have is that nobody is saying that this child had a piece be still. They're just talking about the owner having the piece be still. So now the child did not steal from the store. That is what the sheriff said. He did not steal from the store. So there was no need for the store owner to chase him down. The store owner was wrong in that part. But the store owner is tired of being robbed. And I'm going to share with you something, because we as a community, okay? We as a community, some of us do not teach our children the right way. We don't. We don't teach them the right way. And then we get out here and we will march all Black Lives Matter after the child has done foolery. We never talk about the true story of how all this was caused in the first place. Derek said, did the parents know the child had a gun? They didn't say, Derek. They didn't say. Social media will spin it another way, that, oh, we shouldn't be shopping in these types of stores. Now, I'm going to share something with you. Most black people, most of us melanated people, we don't have our own businesses. We don't have physical stores. We don't. Most of us don't know anything about entrepreneurship. Most of us don't have a trade. Most of us don't have these things. Now, our ancestors, they had all these things. They had trade. But because the agenda is always pushed in our community and nobody is reading this agenda either, we push all our children to go forth to college. None of them have a trade. When they come out of college, they can't do nothing because there's nothing open in their field. And I know I'm about to spin this right now, but I want y'all to listen up. Even though I have to add this man in here, even though Killer Mike told that young man, you can't be president, and it was wrong for him to tell that child, you cannot be president. I would not have said that. There are some things that our children come tell us, and we think about it like, wait a minute. But we do not tell the child, you will not become president. We don't tell them that. Because eventually the child come back to you and tell you they want to do something else. Okay? They come back and tell you they want to do something else. And as the parent, we're supposed to encourage them and tell them, whatever you put your mind to, baby, you can do it. Okay? So with Killer Mike saying that, telling the child you should pick up a trade, you should pick up have an entrepreneur mindset, he's correct. In our community, we don't teach our children that. We just teach them to go to school. And then when they go off to college and everything, there's nothing given back into the community. I'm just saying. JT, how are you? I see what you put. I said, first thing the community did was tear up everything. The community is violent, so the kids are violent. And that's correct, Aminaz. You speaking facts. Now, for the new information that I got on Killer Mike yesterday, shout out to JT, What We Know Better podcast, because he hit me up in my DMs and was like, sis, this is the real story. So I had to correct what I said. Because if I say something wrong on my social media platform, I have to come back and recant. Okay? I'm not one of those influencers that'll keep riding with it. I got to come tell you the truth. But the whole thing still remains, y'all. We about to get off Killer Mike's subject. The whole thing that remains is that we are not teaching these children. We are not. And when we have influencers come up here and say the single mother pandemic is the problem, all the single women rise up and start screaming and getting angry. My children don't do that. My children don't do this. We didn't say all y'all children. We said the melanated community is tired of the baby mama pandemic. We're tired. 75% of us are baby mothers. And the community is tired because from your children not being raised properly, a lot of the stores in the community are leaving. And then you got to travel 2 towns down to get to a CVS, a Walgreens, a Walmart, the grocery store. You got to travel 2 towns down, and it's not right. We're going to call a spade because you agree. Let me share something with you, parents. You agree to this foolery when you take whatever that child stole from the store, especially if they stole from a store that got clothing, the sneaker store. When you take these things, you agree that the child is okay for the child to steal. Even when they steal from the grocery store and they bring it home to you and you take it, that means you agreed, you co-signed his ish or her ish, you co-signed it. But then later, if the child was caught stealing at another store and the owner pulled out a piece be still and deleted your child, now we all got to march. Black Lives Matter. But you should have been in this child heart and mind, encouraging them not to be stealing in the first place. I'm just saying, not to be stealing in the first place. But we will quickly run out here and march. All Black Lives Matter. But we're not training these children. You're not training them. I'm just saying, you can get upset all you want. But if you're not training them, they're going to do foolery like this. They're going to steal and not have no problem with it. They're going to steal and not have no problem with it because mama and daddy, you co-signed the ish when they first did it. Merchant said, as a community, we are not handling our business. It's true. It is so true. We are not. Let me see. Derek said, what we know, better podcast. I think they did. I think the child was running wild, mostly like for a single parent home. The parents can't control the children. They cannot. They cannot control the children anymore, but they want to say they can. Oh, Lady Navoy, you got caught up in the ads. I see you, baby. I'm sorry. That's what YouTube do. So y'all come to the comment section. Let me know what you think. Did I miss it or did I get it? Did I miss it or did I get it? Because I still say that we have to do better. You can't get out here and talk about your baby ain't never do no wrong. They were an amazing child. And now the store owner had, laid them to rest. Why is your child carrying around a piece be still? 14 years old. But now you want the Black community to be out here marching, talking about all Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. I'm just saying, Skinny said this will continue. Unfortunately, it will, Skinny. You right. It's going to continue because we don't know how to call it out. We don't know how to call it out. We know that it's wrong, but we don't know how to call it out. We don't want to call it out. We don't want to. We want to just say, my child have never done anything wrong. They were an angel, and all the while the child was a demon for the community. Mr. He said, why are little Black boys looked at as thieves. It's true, they are. I just was saying that our children, when anybody first meet our children, they already have labels on them. Anyone, any race that meet our children, they already have labels on them. It's sad but true. Let me see what else we got. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy and it's sad. This is what we do in our community. We co-sign ish. We co-sign ish. Now, Mr. He said, not the mama. I'm done. Yes, this is what we do. This is what we do. And then we chant that the child was an amazing child. The child has never done anything wrong, but he's carrying around a peace be still. Now, will the Asian man walk? Will he walk the store owner? He just might walk. He might walk. But we'll see what the courts say. He may walk from this. He may be released from jail from this. I only bring this to the forefront is because we always want to chant Black Lives Matter after we find out that one of our children have been deleted. This is the only time we do it. We don't say anything else other than that. Will get up all over social media and crying and saying he was the best child you ever met. He never done anything wrong. But where did he get the peace be still from? Where did he get the peace be still from? That's the problem. When the grandma, great grandma can't get to CVS, can't get anything from the corner store, got to travel two towns down to get the items that they need. Nobody talking about that. We'll immediately say, oh, they've been in this community for years and we have supported them for years, but your children are stealing from them too. So yes, you bought stuff from them, but your children are stealing. When they close down and they say we can't afford to be in this neighborhood no more because they're stealing, now you want to talk about, oh, they ain't do nothing but rob the Black community. This is what gets on my nerve. It irks my nerve sometimes when y'all do this foolery. Oh, well, they got insurance. They'll be fine. So it's okay to steal because the business got insurance? Because the business got insurance, it's okay for them to be stealing. My melanated family, when do we wake up? When do we wake up? When do we call a spade a spade? When do we wake up? Because some of y'all children are monsters. Some of y'all children ain't been raised right. But y'all the same ones that will get on social media and say, my child never done anything wrong. But other people, they won't get up there and say anything because they don't want to hurt your feelings. But your child was a monster. Your child terrorized the community because you couldn't train your child properly. First thing a child should be taught is that you ain't supposed to steal. You ain't supposed to steal. But the parents will justify it and say, well, the store been in our community with all these high prices, so it don't matter if the child steals. This is what y'all will say. If you don't like buying from the store, baby, you say their prices is too high, go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Shop somewhere else. You don't have to spend your money there. Arthur says, good morning. Why do we always try to justify stupidity? Why do we? We always try that. JT says, my baby ain't did nothing to nobody, but he still got smoke at baby party. Ooh, quote from Easy E. It's true. It's true. Not the mama. not the mama. Shout out to Mr. He said. And I said, if y'all wasn't stealing everything, if y'all wasn't stealing everything, the prices wouldn't be high. So you're saying if they wasn't stealing anything, the prices would not be high. That's right. If you wasn't stealing, the prices won't be high. But we immediately will say it's the store owner that is the problem. But it's your children running in there stealing. We got a 99-cent store that's over here by us, right? Every time when the school let out, all the kids go over there and they steal out of this store. That's why when I go into the store, I make sure my children are with me. Y'all got to stay next to me. I don't want nobody to accuse y'all of stealing anything. This is how I am with my kids. When we go into the store, I tell them, take your hands out your pocket. Walk around the store, grab what you want, have it in the open so they see what you buying, and don't you take anything. Now, my children ain't know better because I will get at them. They know better. But y'all children out here doing foolery. How is it that once they get out of school, they immediately know to go to the 99-cent store and start stealing stuff and putting stuff in their book bag? And they know it's wrong. And the sad part is that we live in a good neighborhood around here. The neighborhood is nice. But Willenboro have another part where they got all types of foolery, probably where these kids come from. So if you don't teach them that stealing is wrong, they will continue to do it. They will continue to do it. And you got to remember, it's not just the name brand stores that they steal from. They stealing from mom and pop stores too. Then when these stores are gone, now the parents and the grandparents are crying that there's nothing close in the area to go to. But because you didn't train these children properly, you didn't tell these children not to not steal. This is why y'all don't have nothing in y'all area. This is why you got to travel 2 towns down to get anything from the pharmacy, anything from the grocery store, and the laundromat. I'm just saying. When do we call a spade a spade? You can't get mad at these businesses when they leave, when your children are robbing everything. You're co-signing the ish because they're robbing everything. You can't just be like, oh, well, they come in and they just take from our community and they don't put anything back. That's what you think. Some of these mom and pop shops, they donate to football, cheerleading, the karate school. Some of these places donate, these businesses donate to charities in your community. Some of them do, but you justify it with saying that it's okay for your child to steal. That's not fair. Alexander said, big facts, queen. Thank you, honey. But you justify it, and that doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Arthur said, this is one of the main reasons why we won't open stores in our neighborhood, because our own people rob us out of business. That's nasty. But you speak in facts, Arthur. You speak in facts. Our children already have labels placed upon them when they come into any store. My brothers and sisters, you have labels placed upon you when you go into any store. People immediately think, because of the color of your skin, that you are stealing. They immediately think that. That's why you always had that one person that'll follow you around the store. Because of the color of your skin, they immediately think. So now you gotta bring your stuff up there and prove this person wrong. And it's sad that you gotta do that. But because someone looked like you last week, came in there and robbed the store and walked out. Because you know they quick to say, oh, y'all all look alike. I'm tired of them saying that foolery. Y'all all look alike. No, we don't. No, we don't. Some of us is raised with common sense and some of us is not. And just because you think in your mind that the store is robbing the community, that don't give you the right to go in there and rob the store. That don't give you the right to say, well, the store got insurance. That don't give you the right. If you don't want to do business with the store, don't spend your money there. There's other stores you can go to. If you feel that they make you feel some type of way when you go to the store, you go to a different store. I'll share this with y'all and I'm gonna let y'all go because we almost done. There's a Walmart where I live at, right? And I think this one is in Cherry Hill. So the Walmart where I live at is in Burlington. And when we first moved down here, I didn't know where the closest Walmart was because Walmart is my favorite. We went over to Cherry Hill Walmart. I think it was Cherry Hill. I'm trying to make sure I got it right. But we went over there and I was getting a pair of sneakers for I think two of the kids. I was getting some sneakers from there. And a Caucasian woman kept following us around. And our son was like, Mom, why this lady keep following us every hour we go down? I said, because she think we stealing. So my son said, Mom. I said, yeah, she think we stealing. That's why. She watching us because she think I'm going to switch sneakers on y'all and let y'all walk up with the new sneakers. So my son said, wow, Mom, you catch everything. I said, yeah, because remember when you walked in, you saw all Caucasian people. You ain't see too many of us in here, right? And they started laughing. They was like, yeah, Mom. So that's why I'm telling y'all immediately when we come into the store, we already have labels placed upon us. Hey, Christian, long time no see, honey. So we already have labels placed upon us when we enter the store. And you know how you crunch their face when you go up there with that credit card and swipe and buy the item. Now, I'm going to tell you what I do, how to crunch their face. I look at them and say, we not stealing. You could go do something else. And then they'll take, oh, no, ma'am, I don't think you're stealing. And I'll tell them, well, why you keep following us around the store? Then they don't have nothing to say. They go the other way. So my brothers and sisters, your children already have labels placed upon them in any store that they already entered. Any store that they enter, they already have. It's so sad that you have to prove to them that you're not there to steal. But you will not hear me rally behind people who will chant Black Lives Matter when your child is a monster. When your child is a monster to the community. When your child is carrying around a peace be still. You can't chant Black Lives Matter when your child is on demon time. Y'all take heed to the message. Thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all was acting up in the chat. Y'all was acting up. YouTube, y'all was acting up in the chat. I'm calling myself trying to tell a story. Y'all up here writing all types of nonsense. Y'all terrible. But thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate that. Much love to you all. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for me hitting 20K. Thank you for sharing my message. Thank you for coming to rock with me, listening to me do my rant every morning. Much love to you all. If you want to donate to my channel, you can donate through Cash App. You can donate through stickers. You can donate through Super Chat as well. Okay. And if you want to buy from our store, our family business is called ubnracksfashion.com. We are on 5 different platforms. Also, if you want to buy merch, you can only buy merch through YouTube channel. Go over there and check it out, okay? And see what you like if you want to buy merch. Now, if you can't do none of that stuff that I said, if you can't donate to the channel, I'm not mad with you. That is fine, okay? But if you can like and share my content, okay? If you can like and share my content, I will greatly Appreciate it. All right. How are you, world class? It's good to see you, sir. Thank you for tuning in. So we done for today. That's it, honey. Everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take heed to the message and talk to y'all children. Talk to them. Talk to them. Because you're the only one who wants to see them come home. Talk to your children. Nobody else wants to see them come home. It's only you that wants to see them come home. Change your mindset. Stop accepting stuff that is not right. And you know it's not right. Everybody have a wonderful day. Instagram, I'm going to let you out first, baby. Take heed to the message. YouTube, my foundation, where I started from. Y'all was cutting up. Yes, y'all was cutting up. And Lady Navoa was the ring master. Y'all was cutting up today. Yes, okay. Everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take heed to the message.